Hello there, charmers. I will be calling you this from now on. I hope you don't mind. So today, as per usual, we'll be doing a Q&A with our guest, our lovely, beautiful, gorgeous guest, ChatGPT, everybody. All right, sounds great. Now let's get this started. So I had ChatGPT ask me specific questions, and they're most likely relatable. So I will be answering them in a minute. Okay. So I want to check up on you folks. Like, how are you all doing? Honestly, let's just take this moment to appreciate each other, accept each other, and see each other as pure, amazing human beings that we are. And yeah, that's all what you wanted me to say. Come on, I've said enough. I'm kidding. There's a lot to say, but this video won't cover it all because it's a lot than I could handle. I'm kidding. Okay, so how about we get some gas here? All right, let's get, and then we'll start on ChatGPT's first question of the day. All right, I sincerely hope you folks really like this podcast that I created. So it technically is not the same as the Hogwarts one. This one is I will dedicate to Q&As between me and ChatGPT because I'm lonely. Anyway, no, I'm not lonely. I live with my parents, obviously. Okay. This is not offensive. I'm not offended. Okay, whatever. All right, calm down. So, the silent phone panic. This is ChatGPT's question. All right, so let's hear it out from ChatGPT. I'm just kidding. It does not speak. It actually has speech problems. I remember. All right. Anyway, so I'll speak for it. So the first is called the silent phone panic. You know, you ever text someone and see the typing bubble and suddenly forget how to breathe? Then it disappears, and now you're just like sitting there like you just got ghosted by destiny itself. 2 hours later, they finally reply, okay. So the question is, why does one word from someone suddenly control our mood for the entire day? What do you all think about this? All right, so honestly, I mean, like, it can be difficult to reply with anything. So, like, let alone typing okay. And, you know, more often than not, they were going to write something more. Like, hey, yo, I am sorry for everything that my dog did. I yelled at it, but it just doesn't speak my language. So, I tried to learn my dog's language. It did not end well, you know. So the dog thought I was mocking him and being disrespectful. These can happen, you know. Kidding. Then a few seconds later, they replied, okay, to you, and what you meant when you texted this individual was midst the conversation that they should run. But in actuality, you meant they should run errands. See? We should get things twisted. Like, people could be saying okay at the end, but they were probably writing such a long paragraph that they decided wasn't good enough. So it happens, it occurs. So alright. So we'll be just, it always knows when I get into this game. Usually it doesn't. But hey, it's all good. So, I was gonna sing, but I'm not the singer, you know? I'm the talker. That's how I entertain people by talking. I'm totally kidding. What am I saying? Okay, so do you all want to go to the second question? The one and all? Alright, so this one's gonna bother some of you, so if you could just skip this part, it'll be great. No, I'm totally kidding, don't. It's a joke. Not really, but it's okay. You don't have to hide behind the walls. I can see you. I'm kidding. Okay, so the second question, which is the infinite scroll regret. So you tell yourself just 5 minutes on your phone and suddenly it's 2 a.m. and you are watching a raccoon make pancakes. I have no idea why ChatGPT came up with this. Who watches this? Do any of you watch this? Okay. So the question is, how does time physically disappear when we scroll? Like, is there a wormhole in TikTok? All right. So what should we say here, guys? All right. What should we say? All right. So honestly, like I personally think scrolling is attention grabbing, meaning it grabs my attention and then never returns it. It is technically a theft mission, so there's no sorry, there is no escape from it. And yeah, you plan beforehand, and you plan beforehand to initiate the perfect way out. You reach for your water bottle, but it falls and collapses, and now there's nothing holding you back from scrolling. Then dehydration becomes a problem, or your top priority, so you scroll through to find how to drink water more. This is the end. I'm kidding. So yeah, how do you feel about that? Water is a necessity. In fact, I was drinking water earlier. Did you know that? Let's just park our car in this Moe's Diner. I'm a big fan of theirs. Wow, okay. I'm such a great driver, aren't I? Yeah, I'm glad I didn't take a driver license or have one or try to learn, because I will obviously suck later on. Okay, so oh my god, I can't even walk properly. It was great. You guys think I'm having some sort of problem with my eyes? Don't worry, I don't. I was just distracted, and I don't have the ADHD. Don't worry, I'm fine. Okay. How about we sit down? I get nervous when I don't know. Maybe driving got me a little bit shaky. Okay. So the compliment phrase, which is another one of ChatGPT's questions, and it says someone says you look good today, and your brain malfunctions. You either say you too fast, or start explaining why you actually don't. Now, why is it harder to accept a compliment than to solve a math problem under pressure? So my answer would be, let me think. Honestly, maybe like compliments can be surreal sometimes, especially if you're not trying to look good. You think to yourself like, I forgot to put my pink lipstick on. How can one look at me and actually compliment how I look? Based on that, and then decades later, you realize you had natural pink lips the whole time. No wonder men get complimented with that makeup on. It's all in us, girls. Come on. You don't need to dress to impress. You are already impressive. Okay, I should be a motivational speaker, aren't I? Okay, I'll shut up. Alright, since you guys want me to shut up so bad. I'm kidding. How about we have some coffee with me and you? Let's pretend we're hanging out here. You're this woman. What's her name? I forgot. I literally played the story and I forget names. I think that one is like, her name is Kay, and the one in front of me is someone I know from the game. So yeah, let us enjoy the coffee. I'm definitely not a man, but I look like one in the game, so hooray! Okay, so alright, that's all for today's podcast. And I mean the Legs podcast. And yeah, hope you like it and finish your coffee unless you like tea, but I can't digest it, so hooray you! Okay, toodles, honestly. Like, bye. Enjoy whatever you're having or not having. Okay, see ya!